What's up, pool players? Josh Powell here. We got another episode of Amateur Pool, and today we're going to continue on with our Crescent Lake Inn Bar Box Tournament. This is a winner's side match between Jamael McKinney and Greg Beagle. If you watch any of my streams, you know Jamael. He's my son. He's been playing a few years now, and his game has come up dramatically in the last year or two. But Greg is a good shot. We're in for it. It's a race to 2. They're on the winner side, so they're playing 8-ball. If you saw my last match with myself, that was a loser side match. That's why it was 9-ball. They're playing 8 on the winners, 9 on the losers. This is a 7-foot valley true bar box in a true bar with people running all around you, music playing. So let's see how it goes, man. Sit back, relax, hit the like button if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content. Much appreciated on my end. And let's see what happens here. This is Greg at the table right now. This is an old versus young video, you could say, you know. Greg is in his 70s. I believe he's 72. And Greg, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. And Jamael is almost 21. Not even 21 yet. He's 20 years old, man. So it's a true old versus young match. Greg has an open table. He's looking at this 6-ball. Oh, I like that shot to come back and hit the 8. He got a little unfortunate, and if you notice, this is a true bar table because the 8 started going this way, and then it curved over into the 5. So they're always not level a little bit. The felt's dirty, the balls are dirty, but it's a lot of fun to play on, man. Anything can happen. He got great shape on this 3-ball, though. If he chooses to take it now, it's a good move, but he also has a shape on this 5. And since the 5 is kind of in trouble, where he put the 8, he might go ahead and shoot the 5 now with bottom, send the cue ball over here and off the rail a little bit, and if he ends up in here, he can shoot the 3 next or the 2 next. So I really like his position, and I like his choice going for the 5. Let's see how he turns out. Maybe a little hard. Ooh, I think he still has the 2, and if he does have the 2, he has a slight angle. He could put top with right spin, make the 2 here, and send the cue ball off this rail and back up over into here for the 3. And then from the 3, he can actually follow forward because I believe the 1 will go straight past that 7 up into that side, up into that corner. So he does have an out here. The hardest challenge would be to get on the 8 afterwards because I'm not 100% certain it passes the 15. Let's see how he plays it. Well, he put outside spin. He wanted to come around. I see his vision. I see his vision. If he didn't hit the 1 and he came past the 1, he would have been dead on the 3 this way. But he still would have had to get to that 1. He probably would have just drew back over, I would imagine, was his plan. But only he knows. Yeah, I don't know his plan, you know. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't have ESPN. That's a reference to the Pool Hall Junkies movie if you've never seen it. And they're sitting there talking, I think in the diner or something. He's like, oh, you got ESPN. Oh, no, he's trying to get the job selling motorhomes is what it was when he quit playing pool. Anyway, if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry because you have no idea what I'm talking about. If you have seen the movie, leave me a comment and hit the like button. Would you? Would you? Would you be a friend and do that for me? I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, friend. All right. So, what's he going to do? He's going for the 7 first. This is going to get him in a little bit of trouble. I don't know how he's going to get back down. Is he going to just try to power draw? Yeah, I think he was trying to power draw. Honestly, I think he was trying to draw it down this way. Be my guess, but I don't know. Again, only he knows what he was thinking, but that looked like the best play. He had just a slight angle to shoot that 7. In fact, I think he was here. To shoot that 7, he had a slight angle, so I think against the rail with straight draw, it would hit the rail and come back down this way. I think that's what he was trying to do. But now we get our first look at Jamael, and he starts off with a nice little shot into the side for the 13 ball. Now he's got plenty of options. He can shoot this, he can shoot this, he can shoot that. He's going for the 15. I don't hate it. Got a little bump on the 3, which broke up his problem balls, so that's a good thing. The bad thing is he ended up behind these balls. So if he's lucky, and it looks like he might be, that 14 will go straight up into that corner. And it looks like almost a straight shot. He poked it a little bit, but he made the shot. Nice job, Jamael. All right, I think he's got a good look on the 11 going up here. Man, he's got to really think about his shape, though. I would roll this forward a little bit and try to get up into here. Oh, I missed it. The reason I would have tried to get up into here is because he could shoot the 9 this way and draw over into the 7, or follow up and come back up to around here for his shot on the 10. That's a lot of drawing on the screen. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, man. You know, I've had a lot of energy to drink today. Had a lot of energy. You know, sometimes I talk, sometimes I don't. Words are difficult. You know, you put them together, they make a sentence. They don't always make sense for me, anyway. Anyway, back to the match. Good chat. You know, good chat. Let's go back to the match. You know, back. Well, so my autofocus on my camera has focused in on Greg's big old head right there. And I'll tell you, for 70-something years old, my man still has a full head of hair, bro. I'm a little bit jealous, you know? I'm a little bit jealous of it. Can't lie. Can't lie, man. Look at that head of hair that my camera's focusing in on. So, yeah, that's the thing, guys, with the autofocus. If someone gets in front of the table, it focuses on them. When he moves, it'll focus back on the table. So I apologize. I apologize to you. You know, I can only do so much, man. I don't have time to set the manual focus when I record these matches. Oh, he made a good cross bank in the side. Crossed it. But his cue ball got lost. Got lost in translation. Now Jamael has ball in hand with a good-looking table, and as he should, he's starting with the 10. He really impresses me with his pool brain, so to speak. You know what I mean? For only having played a couple years, he really sees and understands like the right way to do things. Like he knows he needs to take his problem ball first with ball in hand if he's going to run out. I like this idea of getting to the 10. Bringing the cue ball back here, maybe. He missed it, though. Oh, man. This could be lights out. The only thing Jamael has going for him right now is Greg's balls are on different sides of the table, and they're both on the rail. So no matter which one he starts with, it's going to be tough. He has just enough angle, I think, if he uses draw, he's going to come back this way and not really shape the 7. And if he starts with the 7, he's got to use outside spin to get the cue ball back this way. And it's easy to overhit that because it's right on the rail. And you're hitting the ball so thin. He is starting with the 7. That's the right way to do it. So I use straight left spin on this and hit it nice and easy is how I would do it. Oh, he miscued. He tried to put so much left spin, he miscued. And he's given up ball in hand because the ball must have come into the rail, then hit the 7. And there was no rail after contact. Rewind the tape. Watch it back. That's what happened, Jack. And that's a fact. I don't know why I'm rhyming like that. I don't know, guys. Don't make no sense to me, but it's what I do. All right, I don't really agree with his decision to start down here on this ball. The only wide open ball, I would have started with these just because they're cluttered together. But he played it perfectly and got nice shape on that 9 ball. He can actually just follow this forward for the 10 in the opposite side. He chose to stun it, and the ball drifted down. Now he's got an uncomfortable position. He's got a slight angle, and his cue ball's going to want to go to that pocket, so he's going to have to draw it. He's got to be careful because it's so close, you can actually overdraw into that corner down there. So let's see how he plays it. He's definitely using draw. Careful. Close. That was close, man, but he came out smelling like a rose. I think he has a nice little shot. Dead in the side, and he's got people walking past his table as he's trying to shoot. That's what I'm talking about. It's a real bar tournament. You know what I mean? You see how close the bar is. You see those legs up there? Those are people right next to the Raven Q's logo. Those are people sitting at the bar. Oh, no. I can't believe he missed that. I remember talking to him after this match, man, and he was so mad at himself for missing that shot because it was straight in. You know, he was excited to play Greg because he knows Greg's a good shot. Greg's been a good shot in the area for 20 years, man. Just facts. He's a good shot. He's consistent. He plays well. He's not the best player around, you know, but he is definitely one of the top players in the area. I mean, he plays well. You know, whether we see his full potential here or not, I don't know. We're going to find out together. But take my word for it, I've played Greg many times. In fact, when I first started playing pool, Greg helped me quite a bit. Gave me a lot of pointers. Gave me a lot of tips and tricks, if you will. That was back before the internet days, you know, before I could just log into YouTube and find all the tricks and tips. All right, so what's he gonna do? Is he gonna try safe? Knowing Greg, probably, yeah. Oh, he was trying to block the shot with the 7 ball. That was a crafty safe and a very difficult safe. It was not easy. That safe was not easy. He left Jamael a good shot. Let's see if Jamael can clutch up on this one. No, he cannot. Man, you know, Jamael went very deep into this tournament. This is getting, if you look at the bracket, I think if he wins this, he would be playing for the king seat. That's how far he made it through the winner side of the bracket. So at this point, he doesn't have a ton of tournament experience. You know, you get nervous when you get towards the end of a tournament, especially when you're playing well. You think to yourself, you start to doubt yourself, and you think, man, I hope I keep playing well. And it becomes a little tough. That's why the experience makes such a difference in tournaments. The more tournaments you play, the better you usually do at them, you know. The less pressure you put on yourself. Because ultimately, that's what happened with that shot and the shot before. He had 2 chances to win this rack, and I think he just had too much pressure on himself. And Greg's he's not gonna give you another opportunity. You know, that miscue over there was something that he doesn't do very often. We all do it occasionally, but it's not gonna happen twice. All right, so they're alternating break. This is Jamael's break. He made, I think it was the 1 up here in the corner, and he's got to look. He's got to look at the 9. What else does he got, if anything? I mean, he could potentially, I guess, cut that in, but you probably wouldn't do that. So I guess he's probably going to take stripes here. He's going to start with this 9 ball if I had to guess. That's what I would do. It's the easiest starter. And if he just doesn't do anything with the cue ball, he should have a nice shot here next. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. The 15 ball will go there. I believe the 10 ball will go there. The 14, I think, will go here. Yeah, now it definitely will go there, but it's hard to shape. I guess you have to get like either right in here or right against the rail here to make it. Either way, it's tough. Oh, he's going to shoot it up table now. There's no pocket for it. The 11's in the way. What's he doing? What you doing, Jamael? What are you even doing over here? You going to play a safe and just draw it? Yeah. I mean, it may work. I don't know. I mean, Greg's going to have shots here. In fact, I think Greg will probably start with that side pocket shot right there. If he does that, the cue ball is going to drift up this way and probably leave him either the 5 or the 4. If the 6 goes past the 2, that's not a bad shot next either. So let's just see what Greg does. I'm pretty sure, I mean, if it were me, I think that might be the only shot he's got, really, is that 7 in the side. So likely that's what we're going to see. But we don't know. Never know. Greg's a good safety player. He may look for a safety. Oh, he did try it inside, but it looks like he put a little left spin on it. Ball in hand again. No rail. Must not be no rail. Must not. Ain't got no rail on that one, Ma. You know? Them are ducks. MR not ducks. OSMR. Sam Wangs? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, guys. I do know it's a little thing that I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about with that, leave me a comment, because I have a feeling that's pretty obscure and a lot of people have never heard that before in their life, and I just sound like an idiot saying it. But hey, I don't mind sounding like an idiot, you know? It's the whole reason I started a YouTube channel, so I could sound like an idiot to the masses. You know, hey, you know, sometimes I'm an idiot. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Anyway, let's get back on track here, guys. Stop distracting me, little Timmy. Let's get back on track, and let's go with this match. All right, Jamael's going to cut this 15, and he did well with it. He did pretty well with it there. What's he got now? Can he cut that? I'm sure he can. Cue ball's going to come this way. What's he going to end up with? Is he going to end up with anything good? I don't know, man. I don't know if he's going to end up with a shot after this or not. He overcut it. Oh, if he would have ended up with a shot coming off the 5 ball and the cue ball came over this way, he would have had a shot. But the 8, man, would have been tough. I don't know. He had a tough out there, man. That was not easy, and he did pretty well with it. Should have maybe focused in a little more on that 10 ball. I don't know. I mean, we all miss shots, so there's no advice really for that. You just miss them sometimes, man. It's facts. It happens. It happens from time to time. Nobody likes it, but we do it. You know, we miss a shot here a shot, there a shot, everywhere a shot. All right, Greg's got another opportunity here, and Greg is a threat to get out here without a doubt. Whether he does or not is yet to be seen. I'm thinking no after that shape because he's in a tough spot already, man. His first shot, I'm talking about him being a good player, and his first shot he gets out of line. You know, Greg, you're making me look bad, bro. If you watch this, Greg, I'm not sure if he watches my videos or not, but if you watch this, Greg, you're making me look bad. You cut it out. Cut it out, man. Just kidding. We all mess up. I mess up probably more than everybody, you know, if I'm being honest. I'd probably be, you know, if I didn't mess up, if I messed up half as much as I do right now, I'd be a champion. Just kidding. Just kidding. I wouldn't be a champion. I'd still suck. Just I wouldn't suck as bad. You know what I mean? I wouldn't suck as bad. What's he going for here? I don't see a shot. What's he going to try to play? The 6 off the 8 into the side over here? That's crazy talk. You're not doing that. There's no way. He's playing safe. I told you Greg's a good safety player. So he moved the 6 over here with the 8. He left the 13 exposed for Jamael, but it really doesn't matter because it doesn't have a pocket. And if he tries to play it off the 8 somewhere, there's a good chance the 8 comes off the 6 over into that pocket. So, oh, did he leave him a shot here? No, maybe there. Nope, he just hit it square. All right, man. He left Greg in a precarious position too. Again, I think the only shot Greg has is this combo here, which nobody likes really shooting a combo, but if that's all you got, it's all you got. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to take them. If it's the only shot you got on the table, you got to shoot it, man. Sometimes you got to man up and take the shot you don't like. You know what I mean? I tell myself that all the time. And then I end up shooting an easier shot because I'm a little girl, a little baby girl. You know what I mean? I don't know. How do they put the little Red Bull sign in? Oh, you can't see it. I don't even know why I'm trying to show you, but there's a Red Bull cutout in the tab of the can, bro. That's pretty ingenious if you ask me. Played another safety. I told you, Greg, he's a smart player. I mean, you don't play 500 million years without becoming somewhat intelligent at the game. You know, just kidding, Greg. Greg, I'm just joking with you, buddy. I know you haven't been playing 500 million years. Only about 50 million, you know. Greg's a good friend of mine, guys, so I'm going to give him a hard time. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, man. If he were here in person, I'd say the same thing, and he would laugh about it and then give me a hard time back. So Jamael did all right there. There's not a whole lot he could have did. Greg had him stuck pretty well. I mean, Jamael had to make a good hit. Only thing I would have done differently is try to make Greg's run out a little harder. Either push one of your balls into his ball somewhere, tie it up, tie something up, put one of his balls in a weird spot, you know. Try to do something just to make Greg's life a little harder is really the only thing he could have done differently there. There's a good chance Greg gets out here, man. But before we see if he gets out, we got a 7-second commercial. I'll be right back.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society.
I told you, 7 seconds, bro. That's all it is, you know. If you're a bull rider, that's a long time. If you're watching a commercial, it goes by quick. Goes by fast. Ooh, I can't believe Greg missed that shot. Oh, but look at how lucky he's going to get, man. Greg, you lucky dog, man. You lucky dog. Man, that's heartbreaking for Jamael, I know, because he was hoping to get a decent look here, and he's got nothing. He's got to kick at the balls to even hit him. He's looking at kicking this way. I don't hate that kick. I mean, he's likely going to hit it either on the way in or on the way out. Oh, he hit the 8. Dang, man. Well, boys and girls, that's probably, knock on wood, all she wrote. You know what I mean? I think Greg's probably going to take this one. Jamael had opportunities, but Jamael wasn't even out of the tournament yet if he loses, you know, which we're assuming that's going to happen with this open rack. But you never know. But if Jamael loses here, he goes to the loser side and he gets another game. He would have to win 2 more matches, I think 2 more matches, to go back into the finals. Because this was for the king seat. You know, so had he won this, he would have guaranteed 3rd place. So for him not playing too many tournaments and only having, you know, really played pool for the last couple years, my man did well. He did real well. I'm proud of him. Proud of the little guy. You know, the big little guy. He's bigger than I am, you know, but I'm proud of him. Good job, Jamael. Good job. I like to think I taught him how to play pool, you know. That's just me liking to think that. I mean, more or less, I've given him advice and helped him with things here and there, but he's kind of taught himself just by playing with me all the time. You know, he pays attention, he watches, and he focuses and tries hard. When he really started getting better, I've noticed, is when he started coming down to the pool table in our basement by himself and just practicing by himself. And I remember I was kind of surprised the first couple times I saw him doing it. And then, man, this game just started getting better all the time. You know, that's what it takes. You got to practice, not just play games with people. You know, people think it's just table time. You know, you play games with someone for 4 hours and that's your practice. It's a different mindset. When you're playing games with somebody, you're not focusing on getting better. You're just focusing on winning. So when you're practicing by yourself, all your focus should be on your stroke. Oh my goodness, all that talk about Greg winning this and look at what happened. It's not even over yet. You know, I'm sitting here talking like it's over. It's not even over, Josh. What are you talking about, little Timmy? Come on now. Come on, Jamael, you still got this. You got a good chance here. Oh, don't hit the 5. Oh, man, he got unlucky, man. If he hits the top of the 5, then a cue ball rolls here and he's got a shot. But, man, he played that shot a little timid, you know. He didn't hit it with confidence. He struck it very lightly, and it's easy to do when you're in a pressure situation. But he should have hit that with a little more confidence, because even if he bounced out just a little bit further, he would have had either a cut there or a cut there. And now he's playing it off the rail, which is, man, he had the chalk on the table down here too. He had another opportunity, man. Another opportunity. It happens sometimes, though, man. You can't win them all. You know, sometimes you don't play your best, but I don't think that was the case here. I think Jamael played great. I think he got hemmed up with a little bit of nervousness there because he was pretty deep in the tournament. And in his mind, he's thinking, man, you know, I could potentially go to the finals in this tournament. You know, if he won this match and played his next match for the king seat, he would have secured 3rd place. And I think that was maybe partly in his mind when he was playing this, and it made him a little bit nervous. But nevertheless, great match. That's all she wrote right there. Good job, Greg. Good job. Good job, Greg. Greg, Jamael, thank you both for letting me record. Everybody out there watching, you guys rock. Thank you so much, man. I love doing these videos for you guys. I hope you like watching them. If you do, please hit the like button and subscribe, man. It makes a world of difference for my channel and for me personally. It don't really cost you nothing, you know. I mean, you hit the like button, you hit subscribe, and that's all you got to do. It doesn't affect you. The only thing it'll do is make my videos pop up on your recommended more often, which is what I need to be. On the recommended so more people watch, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you sitting here talking. I know probably half of you have already tuned off by now, but if you want short rail, that link's in the description. If you want a Raven Q, go to ravenq.com. Use discount code Josh, man. Save 10% on carbon fiber brake stick, jump stick, playing stick. Good stuff, man. In my opinion, top of the line stuff at a reasonable price. So you're not going to overpay for these cues. And with my discount code, they're even cheaper, guys. So that's it, man. I'm out of here. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.